in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down at 7. Here's a give to Gibson. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to try and throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. And Thomas has it. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers going to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On play action, Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the penalty, it's Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Rodgers. He hits Adams complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. And it's a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Crosby connects on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A reminder, coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. He'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go play action. Fitzpatrick taking a shot for Samuel. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Looking long for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
52 and 56, 52 and 56. Switch gears. Check 31, check 31. Switch it, come on, switch it. 31's the mic. 65, 65.
Throwing Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Jeff, go Jeff.
Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. Eluding the pressure right. Out to the right to Humphries. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. He'll look downfield for Humphries, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes, and he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Fitzpatrick. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. Fitzpatrick to his tight end, Thomas, for the Washington first. Now first down throw for Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Rodgers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. Rodgers now to throw. And it's complete to Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams there to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Fitzpatrick. Thomas has got it. Complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Off the play fake to Gibson. Fitzpatrick. He finds his man, complete. That's Thomas. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fitzpatrick on 1st down. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Fitzpatrick now. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Check, crunch, slam. 31's the mic. I got him. 31.
Desperation time. Fitzpatrick on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Running the sweep with McLaurin. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Fitzpatrick. at the 26-yard line. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? Under pressure, and they got to him again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Hey, watch this, watch this. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Out.
Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
52 and 56.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Fitzpatrick. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Back to it after the pick 6. Fitzpatrick winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.